Well, welcome back. It is time for another baseball game this evening, as we will play an elimination game potentially for the Los Angeles Dodgers. We are doing in the middle of the 2025 playoffs for Major League Baseball, and we're in the wild card series. I know the real life series are now into the championship series stage before the World Series. So I knew I wouldn't be able to keep up with everything. I'm looking for my pencil right now, and I don't know where it is. So I'll have to use something else, it looks like. But anyway, we are back with the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers from Los Angeles, Dodger Stadium, in Game 2 of this best-of-3 series. And the Reds lead it, surprisingly, 1-0. So this is the second game of the three-game series. And we will go through the starting lineups here. I made them as close as I could to the real-life game. I know some of the pitching staff players are a little different than what was on the roster. But I'll try to do my best throughout this series of baseball games through the playoffs. But we have an interesting game here. Let's see if the Reds can eliminate the Dodgers and move on. So starting with the Cincinnati Reds in this Game 2, we'll be leading off with TJ Friedl playing center field. Batting second, Spencer Steer playing left field. Third batter is Gavin Lux, and he'll be the DH. Batting fourth, Austin Hayes, the right fielder. Batting fifth, Sal Stewart, the first baseman. Batting sixth, L.A. De La Cruz, the shortstop. Batting seventh, Tyler Stevenson, he'll catch. Batting eighth, Cabrian Hayes will play third base. And batting ninth, Matt McLean, who will bat ninth and play second base. He got ejected the first game, and he's back for the second game. The starting pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds is Zack Littell. 32 games. He was 10-8, 3.81 ERA. For the homestanding Dodgers, it'll be Shohei Ohtani leading off and he'll be the DH. Batting second, Mookie Betts, the shortstop. Batting third, Freddie Freeman, the first baseman. Batting four is Teoscar Hernandez, the right fielder. Max Muncy bats fifth, plays third base. Batting sixth, Andy Pages. I think I pronounced it wrong in the first game that I had for them. And he'll play center field. Kiki Hernandez will bat seventh and play left field. Batting eighth, Miguel Rojas, and the second baseman. And batting ninth, Ben Rortved, the catcher. And the pitcher, starting for the Los Angeles Dodgers, will be Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I hope I'm pronouncing these things right. He was in 30 games, pitched in 30 games, 12-8 record, and a 2.49 ERA during the season. I will be controlling the defensive strategies and substitutions, and the computer will do the rest. The defense will be we'll make a suggestion, and then I may change it based on the conditions of the inning or the game at the time. This start date, or the start time, is in the afternoon, 3:05, and it's 65 degrees, cloudy, wind blowing in from left field. So here we go out to the stadium to start this Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. So we head out to Dodger Stadium to start this game. And Yamamoto will face Friedl to start. As you can see, the outfield and infield alignments on the screen. So Friedl was 0 for 3 in the first game. And we're using one pitch mode to go through the game. So here we go. And the first batter is a full count. And a fly ball out to shallow. Oh, it's a pop-up in the infield to third base, and that's one out. So Muncy gets the first out, and we're underway here in Dodger Stadium. on a cloudy afternoon. Batting second, Spencer Steer. He's 1 for 4. He's hit a home run in the first game. And an 0-1 pitch from Yamamoto. Ground ball to second. Rojas picks it up over to Freeman, and there's 2 quick outs. Batting third, Gavin Lux, 0 for 2 in the first game. He's the DH, bats left-handed. Trying to 1-2-3 inning. And a 2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking on a slider or a sinker. Excuse me. And that's 3 outs. So 1-2-3 go the Reds as they try to finish off the Dodgers here in this short series. And the Dodgers come up. Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman to face Zack Littell here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-2 pitch to Ohtani. He did homer in the first game in the 9th inning. Ground ball sharply to third. Hayes over to Stewart. That's 1 out. Reds won 2-1 in the first game. The Dodgers didn't score till the 9th inning when Ohtani hit a solo home run. Or no, that was in the 8th inning. That was in the 8th inning, sorry. So that's the only run they got, and they had... That's it. So they didn't get a lot of hits, and they only scored 1 run. So Mookie Betts, and a full count. Ground ball to short. De La Cruz over to Stewart, and that's 2 outs. So 2 quick outs for Littell here in the bottom of the first. It'll be Freddie Freeman to bat. 1 for 4 so far in this series. 1 strike pitch to Freeman. The left-handed batter hit pretty well out to left field. Over to get it is Steer, and that's 3 outs. So 1, 2, 3 innings for both starting pitchers, and we head to the 2nd inning with no score. It'll be Austin Hayes, Sal Stewart, and De La Cruz to face Yamamoto here in the top of the 2nd. 1 for 3 was Hayes in the first game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out. 1 out on a cutter. 2nd strikeout for Yamamoto. And he will face Stewart, who did not play in the first game. 3-1 pitch. And he check swing and he walked. So the first base runner of the game is a walk. And it will set up De La Cruz, switch hitter, batting left-handed with Stewart at first. Probably not going to go anywhere. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out on a fastball. And that's 2 outs. 3rd strikeout for Yamamoto. Tyler Stevenson will bat. He did not play in the first game either. He catches and hits from the right side. So 2 outs and a runner on first. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lined out to center field, and it will drop and go to the wall. Rounding third will be Stewart on a double by Stevenson, and the Reds take the lead and score the first run 1-0. Stewart scored all the way from first as the ball was hit to the center field wall. And there's 2 outs, and the Reds lead 1-0. Ke'Bryan Hayes with a runner at second. 1 run already in. 2-2 pitch to Hayes, the third baseman, batting right side. Lined into right field. Stevenson, will he make the turn? He will. He's attempting to come home, and they get him at home. So it was a base hit. Stevenson thrown out at home. 9-3-2, I think. Let's see who it was. Let's see. It was runner. Okay. Let's see what it was here. Let's watch that play again. Was the right fielder, I think, to the pitcher, to the... All right, base hit. Nope, first baseman. So 9-3-2 is the out sequence. But the Reds score 1 run on 2 hits, and we head to the bottom of the second. Teoscar. Hernandez will lead off. Max Muncy will bat second. Pages will be the third batter to face Littell. 0 for 4 was Hernandez in the first game, trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. McLean over to first, and that's 1 out. Max Muncy to bat. 0 for 3 in the first game. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking on a SF. I don't know what the SF is. Okay, struck him out looking. 2 outs. Pages will bat. I pronounced it Pages in the first game. So the playoffs right now in the second game. 0 for 3 so far is Pages. Playing center field, batting from the right side. 1-1 pitch from Littell. You're in the bottom of the second. Lined into center field, that should fall in front of Friedel, and that will be a base hit. So the first hit for the Dodgers with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. That brings up Kiki Hernandez with 2 outs. Pages at first. Might take off. 1-1 pitch. There he goes. The throw down. And he will beat the throw and steal the base. So Pages steals second. And a runner in scoring position for Kiki Hernandez. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. So he gets out of it. 3 outs. And that's it. No runs, a hit. 1 left. 2 innings complete. 1-0 Cincinnati. The Reds are trying to move on and play the Phillies in the next round. They are the 6th seed. They would play the Phillies. In the division series, Matt McLean will bat, followed by Rortved. Oh no, it's the Reds. McLean, Friedel, and Steer. Sorry, I had the wrong batters. And here we go. McLean was 0 for 2 before he was ejected. And a 3-ball, no strike count. And that's outside on a cutter, and that's a walk. The leadoff runner is aboard. Top of the order, Friedel. He is 0 for 4 in the series, popped out to third base the first time up. So leadoff batter, or leadoff runner. 1 strike pitch. Fly ball, center field. That is pretty well hit. Back to the warning track, and it is gone. Friedel has hit a 2-run home run to center field over the center field wall, and the Reds lead it 3-0. .426 feet off of Yamamoto, and the Reds have a 3-0 lead here with no outs in the top of the third. Spencer Steer will bat. Grounded out his first time. He's 1 for 5 with a home run in this series. 3 balls, 1 strike. That is flied out to center field, and in comes Pages, and he will catch that one. So 1 out, 2 runs in so far, thanks to the home run by Friedel. And it'll be Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 in the series, 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Walked him. Curveball was outside, and that puts another base runner aboard. Austin Hayes will bat. 1 on, 1 out, 2 runs in. Struck out his first time. Right-handed batter. Lux at first. Full count. Walked him on the outside. with a slider, and there's 2 on with 1 out. So Yamamoto in trouble here in the top of the 3rd inning with 2 walks. The bullpen is active already for the Dodgers, as they don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. Sal Stewart will bat. He walked and scored his first time. 1 ball, 2 strike, 2 runners on. Struck him out. That was a key pitch on the slider. Key out. So now 2 outs with runners at first and second. Got to keep this game close. 4th strikeout for Yamamoto, and he will face De La Cruz, who is one of his strikeouts so far. 4 walks, 4 strikeouts for Yamamoto in 2 2/3 innings. Left-handed batter. 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Over to get it. Betts to Rojas, and that will be the 3rd out. So fielder's choice. They get out of the inning, but they get 2. Cincinnati gets 2 runs on the home run by Friedel, and they increase the lead to 3-0 going to the bottom of the 3rd. Dodger bats better start waking up here, or they're going to be out of this series quickly. They have not hit the ball very well in this series so far. Rojas, Rort, Vet, and Otani will bat against Littell. 2-2 pitch to Rojas. Ground ball to second. Over to get it is McLean. And over to Stewart, and that's 1 out. The catcher, left-handed batter, is up. Did not play in the first game. And a 1-strike pitch. And it hit him. So, a base runner with 1 out, and Otani steps in. He's 0 for 1 in this series. 1 for 5 with a home run in this series. 0 for 1 today, excuse me. He grounded out to 3rd the first time. Catcher's on first. No threat to steal. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck out Otani on a sinker. That's a big out. 2 outs. And Mookie Betts will bat. Mookie is 0 for 1. Grounded out to short. He's 2 for 5 in the series. 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd. 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So, gets out of the inning. And only hit a batter. That was the only base runner. So, 3 innings complete. It's 3-0 Cincinnati. As we're moving right along here, Tyler Stevenson doubled his first time, drove in a run. He was thrown out at home later in the inning. So here we go. Top of the 4th. 1-2 pitch from Yamamoto. 3 struck him out. So 1 out. 5th strikeout for Yamamoto, and Hayes, the 3rd baseman, will step in. He singled his first time. 3 balls, no strikes. Walked him on the inside corner with a fastball, so Hayes will be on, 2nd time on base. McLean will bat. One out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There goes La Cruz. And it's bobbled by Betts, and both runners will be safe. An error by Betts on the ground ball puts runners at first and second base with 1 out. So now the defense is letting Yamamoto down. Putting 2 runners on with 1 out, and here's Friedel. He had a 2-run home run his last time up. In fact, it was last inning. Here we go, two runners on. Yamamoto's about at the end here. He's already thrown 85 pitches, and we haven't even completed 4 innings. 2-1 pitch. That is flied out to center field, but it's in shallow center field. And Pages will grab that one. So 2 outs. Steer will bat. Spencer Steele, 1 for 6, 0 for 2 for this game. Flied out and grounded out. There's 2 outs. Runners on first and second base. 1 strike pitch. Grounded to short. Mookie up with it, throws it to second, and he will get him out. So fielder's choice. Flip to second from the shortstop, and that's 3. So no runs, an error, no hits, and 1 left. Middle of the 4th inning, 3-0 Cincinnati. Littell will face Freeman, Hernandez, Muncy as the Dodgers try to climb back into this. First pitch to Freeman. That is popped high in the infield. In to get it is Hayes, and the third baseman will grab it, and that's 1 out. Silent bats, basically, for the Dodgers again in Game 2, as it was for the most of Game 1. I think they had four hits in the first game. They have 1 today in this game. So Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 1. 0 for 1, grounded out his first time. 2-strike pitch. Struck him out on a slider, and that's 2 outs. Littell doing the job here in the 4th. It's his 5th strikeout, and Max Muncy will bat. He's a strikeout victim his first time. And the first pitch, grounded to short, or second base. McLean over to get it, and that will be the 3rd out. So a quick 1, 2, 3 for Littell. We've completed 4 here in Los Angeles, and it's 3-0 Cincinnati. The center of the order coming up for the Dodgers. Lux will start it off. Lux has walked and struck out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounded up the middle for a base hit. Base hit for Lux as it gets past Betts. And that'll be the 4th hit for the Reds. And the bullpen is active for the Dodgers, and they may go to the bullpen right now. They don't want this game to get too far out of hand, so they'll look at the bullpen here. Let's see who they pitched in the first game. Sheehan and Trennan. So they're going to go with Sasaki. I think they'll go with Sasaki. Sasaki will bat, or will come in to pitch. Sasaki. And Yamamoto faced 21 batters. 4 innings of work. He is responsible for Lux at first. And let's see what his statistics are here for Sasaki here. Where is he? There he is. He faced 161 batters during the season in 10 appearances. All right, so Sasaki appeared in 10 games, 1-1 record with a 4.46 ERA, and he's on to try and keep this score the same, as we have a leadoff hit by Gavin Lux here in the top of the 5th inning. Austin Hayes steps in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. So the Reds try to add on, put the pressure on the Dodgers here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That is flied out Popped in the infield. Popped to the shortstop. 1 out. Sometimes it's difficult on this computer program or game to see if it's a deep hit or not, especially from this angle. So it was popped in the infield. 1 out, 1 on. And Stewart will bat. Stewart is 0 for 1. He's walked and scored and struck out. First pitch. Oh, it hit him. Not a good thing. I don't think it was intended. You don't want to add base runners down 3-0. So 1 out, and it will be La Cruz. He'll bat left-handed still. He's a switch hitter, but he'll bat on the left side. He's 0 for 2. 2 on, 1 out. Top of the 5th here in Los Angeles. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out on a fastball, 101 miles an hour. Blew it past him. Tyler Stevenson will bat. 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Led to the first run for the Reds in this game. So 2 out, 2 on. And an 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that is it. Fastball got him too. And that's the second strikeout for Stevenson in this game. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're halfway done. And we're almost halfway. We're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Hayes will bat. Kiki Hernandez and Rojas for the Dodgers. They have 1 hit. Reds have 4 with 3 runs. 1 for 1 with a stolen base is Hayes. First pitch. Grounded sharply to third. Hayes up with it and over to Stewart, and that's the first out. Where have the Dodgers bats gone? They have not been really that active. Kiki Hernandez struck out his first time, and a 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the middle. Cruz over to get it, and he will throw him out. 2 outs for Littell. And Miguel Rojas will bat. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to second base his first time, as this game moves along quickly. First pitch to Rojas. Ground ball to first. Stewart over to get it. Flips it to Littell, and that's the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers here in the 5th. They're running out of time. 5 innings complete. 3-0 Cincinnati. So Hayes, McLean, and Friedel will bat against Sasaki. He's in his 2nd inning now. So here we go. 1 for 1 with a walk is Hayes. 1 ball pitch. Ground ball to short, and it's through. As Betts could not get over, he dove for it and did not make the play. And it's into left field, so the 2nd hit of the game for Hayes, and puts a base runner on. Brings up McLean. Will they try to get that 4th run with McLean? And they're going to double play depth. They're going to bring 3rd in case of a bunt. Try to move the runner over. That's could be an important run, go up by 4. McLean is 0 for 1. He's reached base twice, but he reached on an error his last time. Ball. There goes Cruz. He's going to be thrown out. Or Hayes. He's thrown out. So Hayes is thrown out. And caught stealing, and that's 1 out. And third baseman will move back with McLean up to bat. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Lined into left field. That will fall and will go to the wall in left field. And it will be a stand-up double for McLean. So, throwing out Hayes saved a run potentially. That puts McLean at 2nd with 1 out. And Friedel to come up. He has homered in 3 trips. Reds looking for that 4th run. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball to first. Freeman picks it up. McLean goes to third. 3 unassisted. So now, runner at third, the Steer coming up. He is 0 for 3. 2-1 pitch. That is lined out to right field. Hernandez drifts to his right and does grab it. So they get out of the jam here in the top of the 6th. No runs, a hit. Actually, no runs, 2 hits, 1 left. Middle of the 6th. Cincinnati 3, Los Angeles nothing. So Littell will face the bottom of the order. Rortvedt, Ohtani, and Betts here in the bottom of the 6th. Full count. Walked him. All right, adds a little bit of drama here with Ohtani up. Do they go to the bullpen? Ohtani's 0 for 2. Let's see who the Reds have. I'm using Baseball Reference here. Let's see who they got. They used 4 people in the bullpen: Centillion, Suter, Ashcraft, and Hagan. So let's see who they have here in the bullpen. They don't want to go to the closer. So Lodolo. He's a start? Why is he listed as the closer? The closer is actually Pagan. See, Lodolo was 9-8, 3.33 ERA in 29 games. They may bring him in to face Ohtani here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Zack Littell will exit the game, leading 3-0 with a runner on first. Lodolo will come in to pitch. And he faced 18 batters. The runner on first is his responsibility, is Littell's responsibility. Lotolo, like I said, was 9-8, 3.33 ERA in 29 games. Let's see what his stats were. He faced 642 batters. And pitched 156 2/3 innings during the season. All right, so Ohtani forces the Reds to make a move here. We have a new pitcher, left-hander for the Cincinnati Reds to face Ohtani here in the bottom of the 6th inning. This is a crucial time. See if the Dodgers can get back in this game. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner leads off first. And he walked him. First and second, nobody out. So, real threat now for the Dodgers to get back in this game as Mookie Betts bats. And then Freeman will follow. Nobody out. Mookie Betts is 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball weakly to third, over to second for 1, and to first, and that will take care of the double play. On the play, Rortvedt goes to third, but Ohtani is thrown out at second, and over to first, and a double play helps out Lodolo here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-4-3, pitcher's best friend. So now 2 outs with Freddie Freeman on to bat. He has flied out and popped out in 2 trips. Still only 1 hit for the Dodgers through 5 2/3 innings. First pitch, and he hit him. So, hit batsman Second hit batsman of the game for a Reds pitcher. Puts runners on first and third with Hernandez, 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out. So the tying runs at bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning. This is a big point in the game so far. Lodolo in for Littell. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, center field. It is well hit. It hits the wall. 1 run will score. And here comes the second one in, and Hernandez will go to third, and it's 3-2. And he's out at third. So they do get the runner at third, but a double knocks in 2. And the Dodgers have closed the score with win 1. So a big double by Hernandez, but he gets thrown out. 8 to, I don't know, let's check it. Let's check the replay. Sharply hit to center field, over the center fielder's head, hits the wall. And the cutoff man is the first baseman to third, and that's it. Okay, so 8-3-5 is the put out. And that ends the inning, but the Dodgers do close the gap. It's now 3-2 heading to the 7th inning. Sasaki in his 3rd inning of work. Lutz, Hayes, and Stewart. 2-2 pitch. Lined out into left field. That will drop for a hit in front of Kiki Hernandez. And Lutz is on first. His 2nd hit of the game. And it will be Hayes. He is 0 for 2. He is walked and struck out. So the runner on first with nobody out. 7th hit for the Reds. Here in the top of the 7th. 3-1 pitch. Fly ball lined into right field, and there goes Hernandez over to his right just a little bit, and that's the first out of the inning. Sal Stewart will bat. 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch, walked and scored, and struck out. Lutz leads off first base. Full count. Outside, that's ball 4. So first and second with 1 out as the Reds try to add runs here. La Cruz will bat. De La Cruz. Bullpen is active for the Dodgers. Let's see who they could bring in. They got Tanner Scott. They got Sheehan, who's a good reliever. He pitched in the first game. They may bring him in again. Stewart, Chinnon, Glasnow. Glasnow's the closer? I thought he was a starting pitcher. I don't know. The computer game has some wonky things in it. They're going to bring in Sheehan to pitch. So Sasaki is done with runners on first and second. And they're going to go to the bullpen. Sheehan pitched in game 1. Sasaki's responsible for both those runners. So the right-hander is in his 2nd game. Pitched 2 innings in the first game. How many batters did Sasaki face? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just 11 batters. So here's Sheehan. Here we go. First and second, 1 out. De La Cruz is up. 0-2 pitch. Move the cursor out of the way. Struck him out. So 2 outs. That's a key out with guys at first and second. Trying to put the danger out here, and it will be Stevenson to bat. Stevenson has doubled and struck out twice in 3 trips. 2 outs, 2 on, as the Dodgers try to hang on here in the top of the 7th, not get any runs scored against him. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. 3rd time for Stevenson this game. Sheehan comes in and does his job. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We have reached stretch time, and I'm going to get a nice beverage here. And the score is Cincinnati 3 and the Dodgers 2. Lodolo will face Muncy, Pages, and Hernandez here in the bottom of the 7th. Left-handed batter, Muncy. Full count. Fly ball right field over to his left is Hayes, and that's 1 out.
Good, Cannon.
1-run game, bottom of the 7th. Hayes has singled and grounded out. Lodolo in his 2nd inning. Do they think about the bullpen? Let's see. They used quite a few bullpenners in the first game. I think they'll stick with him. First pitch. Oh, that's crushed. Left field, and that was a mistake to leave him in the game, and the game is tied. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I should have changed it. Tie game on a home run from Pages, and it's 3-3, and 1 too many batters for Lodolo. And that will be it for Lodolo here in the bottom of the 7th as the Dodgers have tied this game. Oh, why did I? That was a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters faced. And they will go to the bullpen, and it is now a tie game here in the bottom of the 7th. Should have gone to the bullpen. 417-foot home run to left center field has tied this game. Oh, well, let's see what we got. Kiki Hernandez is up. Who are they going to bring in? They'll bring in Santillan. Santillan will pitch here. He'll face Kiki Hernandez. All right. Bring in Santillan. Try to keep this game out of 3-3 tie now. The Dodgers have come back, and here's Kiki Hernandez, who is 0 for 2. So a little mistake there. Probably should have taken him out. But it is what it is, and we go on. 1 ball, no strikes to Kiki. 0 for 2. Grounded to short. De La Cruz over to first, and that's 1 out. Or no, 2 outs. 2 outs, and Rojas will bat. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's a slow ground ball. De La Cruz over to get it, throws it to first, and that will be the 3rd out. So the home run by Pages ties this game, and we have a new ball game here, headed to the 8th inning. It is the Reds 3 and the Dodgers 3 in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Sheehan into pitch 2 innings his first time. He'll face Hayes, McLean, and Friedel. All right-handers. Okay, here we go. First pitch. Popped up in foul territory, and that will be the catcher who will grab it, and that's 1 out. 1 out. McLean to bat. Sheehan to pitch. 2-2. Pitch. Struck him out. Sheehan is doing his job. Slider. Bullpen for the Dodgers. You've got good pitchers out there. And that's 2, and Friedel will bat. And they may go to the bullpen. So the Dodgers will go to the bullpen, and it will be Vesia to come in to pitch. Vesia, left-hander. And that will take care of that. And he'll face Friedel, who has homered in this game. Vesia will pitch. See what his stats are. Faced 237 batters in 68 games. So he will come in. Did not pitch in the first game. He was 68 games, 4-2 with 5 saves, 3.02 ERA. He is in specifically to get Friedel here in the top of the 8th inning. Friedel was homered in this game. And a 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 8th of a tie, 3-3. Bottom of the order. And Workvet, Otani, Betts will face a new Cincinnati pitcher. And it will be Brent Suter. Do they want to go to Suter now? Let's see. I questioned it the last time and should have done something about it. Should they go to Suter now? Or they have Nick Martinez. Don't they? They don't have... Oh, yeah, they do. He's a right-hander. It says he's a left... Oh, okay, he's a right-hander. Suter. Did he pitch in the first game? Yes, he did. All right. Suter will come in to pitch. Left-hander. Italian faced 2 batters. So we'll go to the bullpen and we will bring in Suter. And the Dodgers will counter with a pinch hitter. And that pinch hitter will be Tommy Edman, Gorsko, or Call. We're going to bring Alex Call to pinch hit. Call will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So, Brent Suter will face Call. Bottom of the 8th of a tie score. First pitch. Ground ball down the line at third. Hayes got to hurry, and he gets him to first, and that's 1 out. So Otani, here in the 8th inning, will face Suter. 0 for 2 with a walk. Precarious situation here. 1-2 pitch. Struck out Otani on a slider. It's a big out. 2 outs as Suter's doing his job. And Mookie Betts, 0 for 3. Free hand on deck. Full count to Betts in the bottom of the 8th. And he walked him. So we go to Freddie Freeman, hit by a pitch and scored. He's 0 for 3. Betts at first. Doubt if he'll go anywhere, but you never know. And here's Suter to face Freeman. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. A key pitch on a changeup. And that's 3 outs, so no runs, no hits, a man left. We head to the 9th inning of Game 2 as the Dodgers trail in the series 1-0, and it's 3-3. Incomplete lineup, so we got to bring in somebody for the Dodgers. And they're going to bring in Rushing to catch. So Dalton Rushing will catch here. Gotta write that down. Rushing. Catch. In the 9th spot of the order, the meat of the order is coming up for Steer, Lux, and Hayes, as Vesia is out for another batter. Do they go to the bullpen? Let's see who they got. It's the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Williams, Tanner Scott, Bosky, Glasgow. I don't know who they'll probably pitch Otani in the next game if it goes to game 3. So Rock Stewart. Let's see. 0.91, 5.0. Evan Phillips. He didn't do much. Class now. Little Reef. Dryer's pretty good. So Vesia will pitch here in the bottom of the top of the top of the 9th inning, excuse me, of a 3-3 tie. Steer will bat. He's 0 for 4. First pitch. Lined into right center field. That's going to go to the wall. And Steer will end up at second base. Wow, I'm not making good managerial decisions here, am I? Lutz will bat. He's 2 for 3 with a walk. So go-ahead run is at second with 1 out. And they'll leave Vesia in to pitch to Lux. First pitch. And it bounces away from the catcher, and the runner will go to third. It's a wild pitch. So a wild pitch puts him at third with nobody out, and Lux at first, and they'll bring the infield in. So Vesia in trouble here. Might be his last batter. 3-0. And he walked him. So they put runners at first and third. And that will be it for Vesia, as they'll go to the bullpen. Vesia faced 3 batters. All right, they're going to go to the bullpen, and that will bring in. They will bring in. They could bring in Glass now. Because he won't start. Who's up? Hayes, Stewart, and LaCruz. Okay. They're going to bring in Glass now. Glass now will come in to pitch. With nobody out, first and third. Glasnow was in 18 games, 4-3 record, and a 3.19 ERA. So let's go to Baseball Reference and see what his statistics look like for the season. 366 batters. I compute the stamina and stuff. Helps. See how many batters or stamina and how many batters he usually faces. So, or a pitcher faces. 90.1 by 18. So, okay. So Glasnow comes in with runners at first and third and nobody out as the Reds try to get a lead run here. Infield drawn in. Austin Hayes up. First pitch. There goes the runner, and he will take second. That will eliminate the double play. So not contested. So it's first or second and third with nobody out. Glasnow in trouble. has to get through this. 2 balls, no. It is a 2-2. Struck him out, a big strikeout on a slider, and that's 1 out. And there's Stewart. He is 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Let's see if they have anybody to pinch hit. Will Benson. Not bad. Who is this? First baseman. It's the only left-handed batter they got. We're going to bring in Will Benson to pinch hit. For Stewart. Will Benson will bat. Pinch hitting, Benson. Left-hander. With 1 out, first and second, or second and third are the base runners. As the Reds try to score here. Infield in. Full count. And he walked him. So the bases are now loaded with 1 out. That's not the worst thing that probably could happen. As De La Cruz will come up. He's 0 for 4. So the bases are loaded. The infield will play in to knock down the run. Bases loaded. 1 out. 3-3 score. 3 strikeouts, La Cruz today. Glass now. And a 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, right field. Hernandez drifts back. And he will catch it. And the run will score on a sacrifice fly. As Steer will score. And the Reds now lead it 4-3. On the play, Lutz goes to third. Sacrifice fly for La Cruz. And it's 4-3 Cincinnati. First and third with 2 outs. And it'll be Tyler Stevenson to bat. He has doubled in a run and 3 strikeouts so far. 4-3 Reds. And a 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, center field. In comes Pages, but the run has come in for the for the Reds here in the top of the 9th inning. 1 run, 1 hit, and 2 left. 4-3 as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Reds lead it, and the Dodgers need to score a run to keep this series going as they trail in the series 1-0. And you have an incomplete lineup. Well, I know that. So let's go here. Who is it? Will Benson. They will bring in Andujar to play first base. So Andujar will play first base. Andujar play first base. The scorecard is getting a little messy here. And they will bring in a new pitcher, the closer, Pagan. And he will face Hernandez, Muncy, and Pages. So the closer will come in, I think. Let's see. Yeah, they'll bring in Pagan. So Pagan will come in to pitch the 9th inning. All right, so Pagan comes in. I'm just looking over the scorecard here. As we get ready for the 9th. And here we go. Emilio to face Hernandez. Muncy, Pages. 0-2 pitch to Hernandez. Defense playing the line in the infield, first and third. Infield, outfield is deep. Oh, that's hit well to right field, and Hernandez has tied this game off the closer, and Hernandez keeps the Dodgers alive in this series with a solo home run to lead off this inning. So the Reds bring in the closer, and Hernandez hits a solo home run, and it's 4-4. And Max Muncy to bat. Dodgers are not done. Full count. That is lined to right field. That will be a base hit. So not a good start to this inning for Pagan. And it will be Pages, as he has homered in this game. They do have Conforto on the bench as a left-handed batter, but they're not going to use him. Muncy's at first. He probably isn't going anywhere. Nobody out. 1 run in. 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 1 out. Kiki Hernandez will bat. Trying to get out of this inning. We go to the 10th. Kiki Hernandez. 0 for 3. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. 2 outs. Rojas to bat. He is 0 for 3. Runner at first is the winning run here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch. Popped in the infield, or popped in foul ground, and that will be caught by Andujar. And that's the 3rd out. However, Teoscar Hernandez has tied this game with a solo home run, and we head to extra innings here in Los Angeles. The score, 4-4. Reds and Dodgers. It'll be Hayes, McLean, and Friedel to bat here in the top of the 10th inning. First pitch to Hayes. As the Reds thought they had it, but they did not. Fly ball center field. Pages is in to grab it, and that's 1 out. McLean. See if they have anybody on the bullpen, or on the bench. Not really. So McLean will bat. Got to get a base runner. Here we go. First pitch from Glasnow. Fly ball center field. Here comes Pages, and they'll take care of that one. 2 outs with Friedel up. He is homered in 5 trips. You have Tanner Scott in the bullpen, or they could walk him. Glasnow. 1 for 8 is Friedel in the series, and they're going to pitch to him. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and they hit him. Another hit batsman in this game. That's the 4th run in this game. 2 by each team, and it'll be Steer to bat. He has doubled and scored in the last inning. So Friedel leads off first with 2 outs here in the top of the 10th inning. Glasnow, 3-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. Rojas over to plucks it and gets it to Freehand, and that will take care of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Reds 4, Dodgers 4. It'll be Rushing, Ohtani, and Betts. And they're going to go to the bullpen again. Pagan was not good. But I don't know who they're going to bring in. They're going to have to bring in somebody, because Pagan is done. Faced 5 batters. So let's see. Suter, let's see. Ashcraft, how's he? He's not bad. Barlow, Burns, Martinez, Singer. Singer might start the next game. They do have Andrew Abbott, and they might bring him in, because I think they're going to start Brady Singer in the next game. So Andrew Abbott will come in to pitch here in the bottom of the 10th inning. The left-hander. He is a starter. He pitched in 29 games, 10-7 record, 2.87 ERA. So Abbott will come in to pitch. And let's see what his standing is here. 684 divided by 29. He can face 24 batters. So he's more of a longer option, potentially. Yep, his stamina is 6. All right, here we go. Rushing, Ohtani, Betts to face Abbott here in the bottom of the 10th. The game tied at 4. 2 balls, no strikes. Grounder to second, McLean over. Will throw to first, and Andujar will grab it, and that's 1 out. So it's Ohtani to bat against Abbott. We are in the bottom of the 10th. Ohtani is 0 for 3. He has walked. 2 strikeouts. Is it time for Ohtani to win this game? 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. McLean grabs it, and that will be the 2nd out of the inning. So Mookie Betts will be the 3rd batter here in the inning, and he is 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. So 2 outs against Abbott here in the 10th. 2 starting pitchers are in the game right now, Abbott and Glasnow. So here we go. Full count to Mookie Betts. Ground ball to short. De La Cruz grabs it, throws it to Andujar, and that's the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We head to the 11th inning. 4-4. It will be Lutz, Hayes, and Andujar against Glasnow. Glasnow is in his 3rd inning of work. They do have the bullpen that they can use. Tanner Scott, especially, but they're not going to use him. They're going to keep Glasnow in the game to face Lutz. 2-2 pitch. Grounder to second. Rojas over to his left, and that's 1 out. Austin Hayes will bat. He is 0 for 4 with a walk. 2 starting pitchers in the game here in extra innings, so they're in it for the long haul, I guess, unless some situation comes up. Full count. Grounder sharply to short. Betts over to his right. Throws him out. 2 outs. Andujar will bat his first time. He's 0 for 4 in the series. So 2 outs. He did homer in the first game, I think. No, he did not. Andujar was 0 for 4. Okay. So Andujar was 0 for 4. Steer was the other one that hit a home. So here we go. First pitch to Andujar. Slow roller to in the infield, and Betts will not be able to make a play. So it'll be an infield single for Andujar, and De La Cruz will bat. He is 0 for 4 with an RBI and a sac fly. Base runner with 2 outs. And here we go. 2-strike pitch. Struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Slider got him, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 11th inning. Reds 4, Dodgers 4. And the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Dodgers. Freeman, Hernandez, Muncy to face Abbott. 1-2 pitch to Freeman. Line to second and 1 out. Here's Hernandez. He homered his last time to tie the game and send it into extra innings in the 9th inning. Can he do it again? 2 for 4 today. 2 for 8 in the series. 1 ball, 2 strikes against Abbott. Struck him out looking on a breaking ball, so that's a big out. 2 outs. Max Muncy will bat. He has singled in 4 trips. Two outs, Max Muncy. Full count here in the bottom of the 11th. Ground ball sharply hit the second. McLean over to his right, and he will grab that. We will go to the 12th of 4-4 tie. Glass now still in the game. He's in his 4th inning. Trying to get out of this game. Stevenson, Hayes, and McLean will bat. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is at first. Second hit for Stevenson in this game. Glass now at 56 pitches, his 4th inning of work. He's walked 1 and struck out 2. 10th hit for the Reds. Brian Hayes, third base is in case of a bunt. First pitch. And he attempted bunt. Pulls back. Strike 1. Fouled it on a next bunt attempt, so 0-2 now. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out on a slider. So the runner stays at first base. 1 out. McLean will bat. Hayes could not do the job. Third baseman Muncy's playing in, even with the bag, in case of a bunt. 1 strike pitch. And he hit him. That's the 5th hit batsman in this game. 3 by the Dodgers, 2 by the Reds. That puts first and second with 1 out, and it might be time for the bullpen. Let's see who they got. They still have Robrowski. They got Tanner Scott they can use. And they got Jack Dreyer. They might bring him in to face Friedel, and then Lux is up after that. So that'll be it for Glass now, as Dreyer will come into the game. Here in the top of the 12th inning, Dreyer will pitch. Left-hander. Glass now pitched well in this game. Kept the score where it was. That's what he was supposed to do. So Dreyer will come in. Let's see what we got here. 307 batters. Divided by 67. Okay. So here we go. Dreyer will face Friedel. Dreyer, 3-2, 4 saves in 67 games, 2.95 ERA. As we're in the top of the 12th inning of a decider game for the Dodgers. They need to win this game. Is there anybody faster on the bench for the Reds that can go in for second base? Ooh, Marte. Let's see, is he fast? Not really. Speed, he's better than Stevenson, I think. Let's see what Stevenson is, speed-wise. Oh, they might go to that. They're going to put Marte in pinch run, and then bring Trevino in to catch. So Marte will pinch run for Stevenson. So Marte will go into pinch run with 1 out. Against Dreyer, Friedel will bat. He is 1 for 5. Hit by a pitch also. So a key moment in this game, top of the 12th. Didn't think it would go this long, but here we are in a decider game for the Dodgers. Full count to Friedel from Dreyer. Grounded to short. And Friedel will beat it out. Tough play for Betts in the hole. And that will lead to the bases loaded with 1 out. Marte at third. McLean at second. And now Friedel at first. And it will be Steer to bat. Steer is 1 for 6 with a double and a run scored. Dreyer trying to get out of this inning. 1 out. 2-2 pitch, infield in, struck him out with the bases loaded on a fastball, and that's 2 outs, and here's Gavin Lutz to bat. Gavin Lutz, the DH, he is 2 for 4 in this game. Who's on the bench? Not really anything, and Trevino, so they're going to go with Lutz to bat, the left-handed batter against the left-handed pitcher Dreyer. Here in a key moment, top of the 12th. Bases loaded. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, and that will be the 3rd out as Dreyer gets out of it. On a fastball, takes care of the Reds here in the top of the 12th inning. We go to the bottom of the 12th. Reds 4, Dodgers 4. Incomplete lineup. Yes, that is true. So it didn't pay off. And Trevino will come in to catch. He will come in to catch. So let's put Trevino on my scorecard. And Abbott is still in the game. Who do they got in the bullpen? They've got Ashcraft. Let's see who they have in the bullpen. Right-handed batters. See, Abbott might be running out of gas here. Is he tired? How many pitches does he have? Only 31. What's he tired for? He didn't pitch before. Maybe he pitched during the season. 65. 31 pitches. Let's see. Who do they got in the bullpen? Nick Martinez. He's a longer-term pitcher, too. But see, you want to... Man, you got Ohtani sitting down there, too. But if you get to Ohtani, you've lost, probably. At least in this inning. So... Is it better to have Abbott in the game? Probably. All right, we're going to leave Abbott in the game. He's going to face Pages. This might be a mistake. Last time I decided not to do something when Pages was up, he homered. So, 2 for 4. I'm torn here. What should I do? What should I do? Ashcraft or Martinez? I feel like I need to put somebody in. Cincinnati substitutions. All right, we're going to go with Ashcraft. Ashcraft will come into pitch. The right-hander will come in. All right. Face Pages here in the bottom of the 12th inning. It's 1/3 of an inning, so he's well rested here still. So Pages, Kiki Hernandez, and Rojas to bat here in the bottom of the 12th. 1 strike pitch. Going with the percentages here. Ground ball to short. There's La Cruz. He will throw him out. And that's 1 out. 1 out. Kiki Hernandez, 0 for 4. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. That's 2. And here's Rojas. 0 for 4. 2 quick outs for Ashcraft. 2-2 pitch. Lined into right field, and that will be a base hit. So the winning run is at first with 2 outs. And here's Rushing. Got to get him out. Ohtani's on deck. Dalton Rushing with a guy at first. His first at bat for Rushing in this game. He's 0 for 3 in the series. So 2 outs. Bottom of the 12th inning. Rojas at first. 0-2 pitch. Struck him out looking, and that will be the 3rd out. So Ohtani will lead off the bottom of the 13th inning on a cutter that time. Struck him out looking. 13 innings now we're going. And we still are tied at 4. Dreyer will give way as he did his job. Face 3 batters. And they'll go to the bullpen again. And it's going to be, let's see, Evan Phillips. I don't know what he is. Brock Stewart. Chenin. Wow, it's not not really a good choice here. It's, I guess they'll go with Trenin. Trenin to pitch. Trenin. He is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th pitcher of the game for the Dodgers. Right-hander. He did pitch in game 1. So here we go. It's going to be Austin Hayes, Andujar, and La Cruz to bat. Austin Hayes is 0 for 5 with a walk. Top of the 13th, 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Sinker, 1 out. Bullpen is doing a job for Cincinnati. 1 out. And here's Andujar. He's 1 for 1. He did single his only trip. 1 ball, no strikes. Lined into center field for a base hit. And that puts Andujar as the lead run on first base with 1 out, and La Cruz will bat. Max Muncy will play in even with the bag at third. They will hold Andujar. Well, actually, they have the corners in. I don't know why. Third. Yep, okay. Here we go. 1 out, 1 on. 0 for 5 with an RBI is La Cruz. Here in the top of the 13th, he will bat against Trenin. 2-2 pitch. Lined into right field, and Hernandez will dive and make the catch and save a base hit. So 2 outs. Stepping in will be Trevino. He substituted last inning, and he will bat. He is 1 for 4. He has homered in this game, in this series, back in Game 1. So 2 outs, runner at first, top of the 13th. 1-ball pitch. Fly ball, well hit to left field, but not well enough, as Hernandez will drift back and grab it, and that will be the 3rd out. So no runs, a hit, 1 left. 13 innings in the book. And it's still 4-4. Now the decision. Oh my. Who do you go with to face Ohtani if you're the Reds? I mean, you're getting low on bullpen here. You've got Barlow. You've got Chase Burns and Nick Martinez. And Ashcraft. And they're going to leave Ashcraft in. So Ashcraft will face Ohtani here in the bottom of the 13th inning. On a 1-ball, 2 strikes. Fly ball, right field, shallow. In on it is Hayes, and that's 1 out. So it'll be Mookie Betts. They have no left-handed pitchers left, do the Reds. And it'll be Betts. They may go to Martinez if they have to go to the 14th. First pitch to Betts. Sharply hit to third. Hayes over to Andujar, and that's 2 outs. So Freddie Freeman is up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 13th inning. It's a marathon game. 4-4. Freeman is 0 for 4 in this game. He has scored a run because he was hit by a pitch. 2-2 pitch to Freeman. It is lined into left field, right inside. It's fair. Freeman will go to second, and that will be a double. So Freeman doubles down the left field line just barely and puts the runner on second with 2 outs. And Ashcraft facing Hernandez. Will he walk him? Two outs. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. Struck him out on a sinker. And that will be the 3rd out. So the double goes for naught. And we are headed to the 14th inning in this game. 14 innings. And it is 4-4. It'll be the bottom 2 of the order. Hayes, McLean, and then the top of the order, Friedel. As this game continues, 4 runs, 12 hits for the Reds. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Dodgers. We are in the 14th inning. Trennan is in to pitch. There basically isn't too much left. They do have Scott, which they may use for Friedel. So here's Trennan to pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line to short, that's 1 out. McLean will pitch. Maybe they'll bring, well, 1 out. McLean, 1-2 pitch. Grounded in, base hit to right field between first and second, and McLean is the lead run, and they will go get Scott. So Scott will come in to pitch to Friedel. The left-hander will come in here with 1 out in the top of the 14th inning as the Dodgers try to hang on here. They're bringing in their closer, Tanner Scott. Scott, 61 games, 1-4 record, 23 saves, 4.74 ERA. Is brought in to face Friedel, and Lux is 2 batters away as left-handers. So, Tanner Scott is your typical left-handed, and it'll be Friedel to face him. He is homered, and he is singled. He is 2 for 6, 14th inning, and here we go. Even with the bag at third is Muncy, as the Reds try to break through here. 2 balls, 2 strike pitch from Scott. Struck him out on a fastball, and that will be the second out of this inning. 2 outs, and Steer will bat with a runner at first and 2 outs. What's it going to take to win this game? We're in the 14th inning. I bet you Martinez comes in to pitch for the Reds. 2 strikes, and he struck him out, and that will be the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 14th inning. Reds 4, Dodgers 4, and another pitcher will come in for the Reds, and it will be Nick Martinez. Nick Martinez will come in to pitch. As Ashcraft, I think, went 2 innings. Let's see. Didn't he go 2 innings? Yep, 2 innings. So Martinez will pitch. What a scorecard I have here. Nick Martinez, 40 games, 11-14 record, 4.45 ERA. Let's compute his statistics here for this game. .683. Bullpens are being used. The pitching staff is being worn down for each team. Might be an interesting game 3 if there is one. 17. 2 divided by... He's a right-hander. Okay. It'll be Max Muncy, Pages, and Kiki Hernandez here in the top or the bottom of the 14th inning as the Dodgers try to stave off elimination. Full count to Max Muncy. Lined into right center field, and that will go to the wall. Over to get it is Friedel, and Muncy will lead this inning off with a double. So the winning run is at second with nobody out. And Pages will bat. Runner at second, nobody out as the Dodgers try to win this game. Pages is 2 for 5 with a home run. Guy at second, Muncy, is the winning run. First pitch. And they intentionally walk. Runner is insignificant anyway, or that run is. They will set up a double play. Kiki Hernandez is 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Nobody out, first and second. The infield and the corners are in case of a bunt. 1 ball. He does bunt. He pops it to this pitcher, and that's 1 out. Pop to the pitcher on the bunt, and the runners stay where they are. First and second with 1 out, and Rojas will bat. Winning run at second. Rojas is 1 for 5. 1-1 pitch. Infield in. It's lined to short, and they get a double play. They get a double play to end the inning, and that will end this inning, and we will head to the 15th inning. Oh, my. First and second, nobody out. and they get a double play. They get out of the inning. No runs, a hit, and one left. We are well into this game. We are at 15 innings now, as the Dodgers try to hang on. And it'll be Lutz, Hayes, and Andujar. And Tanner Scott will face Lutz. He is 2 for 5 in this game. He has walked twice and struck out twice. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Grounded to short. There's Betts, and that's 1 out. I'm going to need a new scorecard here soon. Hayes, 0 for 6 in this game. He has struck out 3 times. He has walked. 0-2 pitch from Scott. Ground ball sharply to second. Rojas is up. That's 2 outs. It'll be Andujar to bat. They're asking the closer here, Scott, to pitch 2 innings. So here we go. 2 outs. Andujar is 2 for 2 and has walked. 2-2 pitch. A lot of 2s. Fly ball, left field. Not moving much is Kiki Hernandez, and that will be the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 in the 15th inning for the Reds. And the bottom of the 15th, it'll be Rushing, Ohtani, and Betts for the Dodgers. Rushing is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time. Oh, no, 0 for 2. How's he 0 for 2? Okay. Here we go. Maybe he is 0 for 2. Yes, he is 0 for 2. I have it marked down on my scorecard wrong. I have so many lines and scribbles on my scorecard here. I'm going to need a new one here shortly. All right, here we go. Martinez to face Rushing, Ohtani, and Betts. 2-1 pitch to Rushing. Grounded to second, and it's through for a base hit up the middle. And here's Ohtani to face Martinez. Ohtani is 0 for 5 in this game. What a game. What a game so far. And Ohtani, here we go. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out again. Third strikeout of Ohtani in this game. And there's 1 out with a guy at first. Mookie Betts to bat. Mookie is 0 for 5 with a strikeout and a walk. 2-0 pitch. Slow ground ball. And they will get the runner at second base. Pitcher to second. I was waiting for them to figure out what they were doing. So a fielder's choice puts Betts at first with 2 outs, and here's Freddie Freeman. In the bottom of the 15th, the winning run is at first for the Dodgers. Full count to Freeman. That is lined into center field. That will be a base hit, and Betts will end up at third. So, first and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 15th inning. And it'll be Hernandez up. He tied the game in the 9th, a long time ago it seems. He is 2 for 6 in this game, a home run. He has 3 RBIs. He has a double and a home run. First and third, 2 outs. Nick Martinez for the Reds facing the Dodgers. Hernandez. 1 ball, no strike. That is going to be a fly ball to right field. Over to get it is Hayes, and we are going to the 16th inning. He gave it a ride, but not deep enough. And we are headed to 16. And it's still 4-4. And Tanner Scott will be gone. He is done for the game. And the Dodgers will have to go find another person to pitch. Cruz, Trevino, Hayes to bat, and they're going to pick either Evan Phillips. They're going to bring Evan Phillips in, I guess. Let's see, what's he do? He's even on this list in Baseball Reference. He's not much. It's not much of anything. Brock Stewart, is he on the list? I don't see him anywhere. Brock Stewart. Where did he? Oh, there he is. I guess they'll bring in Evan Phillips will pitch. So Phillips will come in to pitch. As my scorecard looks even worse. All right. Evan Phillips. He's so far down in the list on Baseball Reference. Scott pitched almost 2 innings, 1 2/3. Faced 6 batters. So here we go. Evan Phillips, he appeared in 7 games for the Dodgers. No record, 1 save, 0 ERA. He'll face Hayes, Trevino, and Dela Cruz, Trevino, and Hayes here in the 16th inning. I did not think this game was going to go on forever, and we are still. The last run scored were in the 9th. So we've played almost a full game without runs here. Here we go. Two balls, no strikes. As the game drags on here. An important one for the Dodgers, and that will be a base hit up the middle for Hayes. His first hit of the game. That's the lead run on first base, and Trevino will bat. Would they bunt the catcher to move LaCruz over? He can steal. He's got a good steal and speed. No, first pitch, and he tries to bunt. That's 1 strike. Trying to get that runner over to second. Tries it again. He fouls it off, and that's 2. So 2 strikes, unsuccessful, and a full count. And he walked him, and the runner does get to second base. So the lead run is now at second with nobody out, and Ke'Bryan Hayes will bat. Now, do you bunt again, or attempt to put him on second and third? We'll see what the computer decides to do. 1 strike, and they do try to bunt, and it's strike 2. So unsuccessful bunts so far. Bunting is a lost art in baseball nowadays, and you can see they don't do very well. So here we go. Full count, and he walked him. Oh, not good. Bases loaded, nobody out, and McLean will bat. And the infield will be in here in the 16th inning, as Phillips is not doing a good job here. Eventually you run out of pitchers, and each team is running pretty low, and it's a bases loaded situation. Infield in, McLean to bat. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. He will come home, and they will. Mets will scoop it up, unloads, turn, throws to first. Okay, so they get the runner at home on a 6-2 putout. A fielder's choice will bring Frido up with the bases loaded and 1 out. So 1 out, bases still loaded, infield is in, and Frido is up. He is homered in this game and single. 2 for 7. 2-2 pitch. And he walked him. Oh no, he balked. He balked the runner home. Oh wow. A balk. A balk scores the run. I wondered why a pitch wasn't thrown, and the balk scores a lead run I don't know, man. I don't know if I've seen some of this stuff before. And the runners advance second and third now with one out and Friedel at bat. So 5-4 Cincinnati. Strange things going on in this game. And here's Phillips to Friedel and a full count. Sharp ground ball through on the left side of the infield, and one run will score. And it will be 6-4 on the base hit by Friedel. Setting up first and third as Hayes scores, and there's still only one out. And they don't have much in the bullpen for the Dodgers. They have Brock Stewart, and they have Justin. I mean, maybe they should have brought in him, Robleski. Wow, this is tough. And they're going to get rid of Phillip, and they're going to bring in Robleski. So the left-hander will come in. What is his name? Robleski. He's a left-hander. Where is he on this list? So, pitch 2, 1. So maybe they should have brought him in for Friedel. Stamina is 3. Okay, so we have a new pitcher. And Robleski will come in, the left-hander, 24 games, 5-5, 2 saves, 4.32 ERA. And Spencer Steer, setting their infield is a double play depth, first and third, 2 outs, 2 runs in for Cincinnati here in the bottom or the top of the 16th inning. 1 ball, no strikes. That is lined into left field, and there will be another run to score. Steer drives in another run. McLean scores. Friedel goes to second. It's 7-4. Cincinnati. Here in the 16th inning, still only 1 out, and Gavin Lutz will bat. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out looking on a changeup, so that's 2. Austin Hayes will bat with first and second base runners. 0 for 7 is Austin. 2 balls, 1 strike. Popped high on the left side of the infield in foul territory, and the third baseman, Muncy, will grab it. That ends the inning, but a big inning for the Reds here in the 16th. 3 runs. 3 runs on... Oh my, I don't even... 1, 2, 3 hits. And 2 left. And we go to the bottom of the 16th inning. And it will be Max Muncy, Hayes, and Hernandez facing Nick Martinez to close out this game and maybe the series, or close out this game and maybe the series for the Dodgers. 7 runs, 16 hits, no errors for the Reds. 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Dodgers. They need 3 runs. 1 strike pitch to Muncy. That is lined into center, and he runs in to catch it. Friedel makes the catch. 1 out. 2 outs away from moving on. Hayes, 2 for 5 with a home run. A long time ago, it seems. 1 ball pitch from Nick Martinez. Lined into left field. Over to get it, and it goes to the wall. diving, he missed it, and Hayes will end up at second with a double. So they got a runner. They need one more. Kiki Hernandez will bat. Kiki is 0 for 6. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second. Ground ball to first. Andujar picks it up, takes it to first. Hayes will go to third, and that's 2 outs. And it'll be Miguel Rojas here in the bottom of the 16th. Last out, potentially, for the Dodgers. In a wild game here. Seen just about everything. So here we go. 1 for 6 is Rojas. Full count. And he walked him, and the tying run will come to bat. And Ohtani is sitting on the on-deck circle. Oh my, are we setting up an interesting ending of this game? Who do they got for Cincinnati in the bullpen? They don't have much either. They have Barlow, and they have Burns. Barlow. How many pitches is Martinez? 52. They need 1 out. They're going to bring in Barlow. Barlow will come in to pitch. Barlow to pitch. He's a fresh pitcher, so 75 games, 6-3 record, 1 save, 4.21 ERA. Trying to get the last out of this game is Barlow. As they've used just about everybody in the bullpen. They don't want to use Singer. He's pitching the next game if it goes that far. So they need this to get out. They need an out. And Ohtani sitting on the on-deck circle. So here we go. Excitement. 2 outs, 2 on. Barlow into pitch. Full count. Of course it is. Game to be decided. Lined into left field. That will go to the fence. 1 run will score. Over to... Oh, here comes the second run. And it is 7-6. And a double for Rushing. And here comes Ohtani. You can't write this... you can't write this any better. Rojas now scores. Paje scores. And Rushing is up, and Ohtani to bat. Oh, you can't make this stuff up. Unbelievable. I mean, there's going to be nobody left to pitch here soon. So here we go. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Ohtani, 2 outs, bottom of the 16th. Dodgers trail in the series 1-0. They need a run to tie to send it to 17 or win if he hits a home run or anything substantial. Here we go. 3 balls, 1 strike. I'm going to close my eyes, and they walked him. That's probably the best move. Although it puts the winning run on base for Mookie Betts. Man, this is tense game here. 2 outs, bottom of the 16th. Mookie Betts, 0 for 6. He's due for something. 2 for 10 in the series. Here we go. Full count, of course. And he walked him. Oh, you got to be kidding me. And now the bases are loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 16th of a 7-6 game. And they really don't have any pitchers. And so Barlow is going to have to do it. He's walked 2 this inning. The winning or the tying run is at second or first. I got to get my wits here. The tie run is at third in rushing. The winning run is Ohtani at second. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out, and that will end the series, and the Reds will win this game on a strikeout of Freeman on the last batter, a fastball, and that will end this marathon at 7-6 in the 16th inning, as the Reds will win this series 2-0. Wow, what a game. What a game. The crowd does applaud for a game like this, and it was a wild one. The Reds needed every run to win. The Dodgers had the bases loaded in the bottom of the 16th with Freddie Freeman up to bat, and the Dodgers are done. So we will have the recap here as the Reds move on, and they'll face the Phillies in the divisional series. Let's do the recap. In a wild game here in Los Angeles. It was wild. I don't know who to pick as the star of the game. I'm going to be surprised who it is. Let's see, who is it? Zack Littell, really? The starting pitcher a long time ago for the Reds is the star of the game. You had so many things go on in this game. You had a balk to get a run in the 16th. You had a walk to get a run in the 16th. You've had a variety of things. The Dodgers went on and loaded the bases and tried to win this game. 7 hours and 50 fake minutes this game went. We made almost 2 full games to complete this game. So, unbelievable. Reds used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pitchers. The Dodgers used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pitchers. The winning pitcher is Nick Martinez. The save goes to Barlow. The losing pitcher is Evan Phillips. As we go through the lineup here, some interesting things. Frido was 3 for 8 with 3 RBIs and a home run. Steer 2 for 9 with a home run and an RBI. Andujar had 2 hits. Stevenson had 2 hits with 1 RBI. And the Dodgers side, Rushing had a 2-run double in the bottom of the 16th. Hernandez had 3 RBIs, a home run, 2-run home run, and a double to tie. And the home run happened in the 9th to tie the game. So the series MVP was named as Friedel, and it was only a 2-game series. So here are the totals of this game that lasted 16 innings. The Cincinnati Reds win 7 runs, 16 hits, no errors. The Los Angeles Dodgers, on the losing end, 6 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. What a game, and I can't wait to see what the Red Sox and Yankees have in their first game. And that's the next game in this tournament, these playoffs that I will be doing. I may not have a voice by that time, so I did not expect this game to go this long. Again, 7 hours, 50 fake minutes here in Dodger Stadium to determine the winner, as the Reds will move on and face the Phillies in round 2. So the next game on the docket will be the Boston Red Sox against the New York Yankees, and what a series that will probably be, as they always are. They have some history that is pretty significant, and I expect nothing else from that series but that kind of play. So we'll see what happens. Let me see who pitched in the first game of that series in real time. It was Crochet against Fried, and that's what we got here in the computer. So Garrett Crochet will pitch for the Red Sox, a left-hander. Max Fried, left-hander for the Yankees, will pitch in game 1 of that series. We've had 2 games already for the Reds and Dodgers. That will be game 1 for the Red Sox and Yankees to finish this day off. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a long game, longer than I expected. And the Reds move on. So Here, that's good. Let's look at the bracket one more time to make sure. The playoff tree, and 2-0, and it will be facing the Phillies. And so that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. It was an interesting game, and I look forward to the Red Sox and Yankees. Should be a great series, and we'll see what happens. Till next time. Good night.